Hey, this is Craig from Rum Boom Cryptoversity. I'm in Wyoming at the moment. And I was reading some stories this morning about Bitcoin, and all I can say is have faith. It's going to keep on going up. It's I mean, you look at Molten now; they're going to be the base for Binance. This is all great news. It's not going backwards. It's never going to. We're not going to one day wake up and go, oh, let's return to ship money. Yeah. It's not going to happen, right? Bitcoin's just going to keep on going up and up. So at the moment, this might be a long test to shake out the weak hands. But just basically, if you've got Bitcoin, I wouldn't even change into alts at the moment. If you want to get some alts, either you're probably better taking, if you've got mild profit on anything, sell that and get something you prefer. The other thing is, let's say you get a whole bunch of bags you're holding, they all got a big loss. Rather than get rid of your BTC at such a low rate when it's going to go up, and you're just going to be chasing it, and it's going to be a waste of time selling it only to get something that's not going to value as rapidly. So find an alt that's got a low loss. I mean, I never do that, although I have done it once with Neo when I was holding bags for ages, and I actually made my money back on that because I invested in things that I knew were going to go up. Well, I had a feeling they were going to go up. And it worked. I mean, it could have failed on me, but it didn't. The other thing is I was getting sick of doing nothing because I was trading all day. Which is, I suppose another lesson is don't overtrade. Get out and do shit like this. Go snowboarding, you know. This year, because the IRS laws, until I move to a different country, I'm not going to trade that much anyway. So I don't have to sit there and fuck around for weeks and fiddling around with stupid figures of what I bought and what I sold it for. I can't be fucked, man. What a piece of shit waste of time. And I'm pretty sure America's going to lose a lot of people like me who'll just take the money overseas, take everything overseas. I'll come back here to let me in, but you know, I'm going to get some border guard. It's just going to be a fucking dick. Yeah, like it's already happened to me and my dad before. I have to say, every time it's happened, going to call it for what it is. Every single time it's been an African American. Why the fuck are you guys so rude when you work in government positions? Not all of these, of course, but it just seems to be, oh, let's get the white guy who had nothing to do with any history in our country, and we know that. It's just fucking annoying. Anyway, just had to have that little bit of a bitch because it has been every single time. And when I brought my dog in as well, another fucking stupid bitch. And then she gets backed up by some guy who's probably banging her. And he starts acting like a dick too. It's like, oh, come on, you know your colleague's being a twat. Now you're going to double down on it? Anyway. Other than that, Bitcoin rules, and it is going to continue to. It's going to get better and better because more things will get released. They happen slowly. It's a good thing. We need governance. If anything, when it comes to governance, I have learned, except in government departments where nothing moves because of governance, when you actually have good, strict governance, the reason it is a good thing is because if it's the other way around and you change things willy-nilly as you feel like it, that's when fuck-ups happen. That's when you haven't taken enough time to really think things through. I work in IT. I do a lot of IT security, various disaster recovery and business continuity planning. And I can tell you right now, knee-jerk reactions cause major fuck-ups. So people complaining, from the Bitcoin Cash team, and the followers who tend to be very much, well, not as bad as, but a little bit like Ripple followers, you know what I mean? Like, you can't say anything bad. I mean, you can say anything bad about Bitcoin or any cryptocurrency you want to me. I'm a realist. The simple fact is, it is where it is for a good reason. They didn't just invent it and then stop developing it. They kept on going, and they will keep on going. So don't be a muppet. Don't sell out of Bitcoin. It's always the one to keep. But also trade it to make sure that the trading volume's up. You want it to be a utilized coin. I pay my rent in Bitcoin. I bought my last car in Bitcoin. So you got to use it. Make it, trade it. Earn more of it. Get paid in it if you can, but definitely use it. If you don't use it, what's the fucking point? All right. The thing is, well, you don't want to be like a hoarder, keeping your 100 Bitcoins under your treasure under your pillow. You want to. it's going to be worth millions one day. So I mean, it's how much you really want. So you're better off once you get the amount that you think you need in life. Use some of the rest of your bitcoins to actually start developing the rest of the ecosystem. You know, put money in towards projects that you really believe in. I think this is you know, this is cliche stuff, but it's so true, because the only way we can really break away from the old financial paradigm and really just put it out of its fucking misery, put a double barrel shotgun to its head like it deserves, is to actually not only start utilizing it, but have other coins. So you already see with the advent of things like Ethereum and you know, upcoming things like Neo and Cardano, and even complete shit that masquerades as a coin like Ripple. These things do help the adoption of it overall, and that's what we really, really need. But we don't need Ripple. That can just fuck off and die. I mean, it's just shit. You know what I mean? It's just fiat currency fucking 3.0 or whatever the hell it is. Alright, that's about it. I'm going to get back to boarding now, because this is Jackson Hole, Wyoming. This place is sick.